Good morning, class. We are going to talk about adverbs today. So when you talk about adverb, first of all, we start by asking ourselves, what is adverbs? Are we together? So adverbs, we say that adverb is the word that tells us more about a verb. So adverb is the word that tells us more about the what? A verb. It tells you when, why, or how much something happens or is done. That is the adverb. It simply answers the question when, why, or how much something happens or something is done. Now, we are also going to find that many adverbs are made by adding ly. Many adverbs are formed, they're formed by adding ly at the base of the word. For example, we can have a word like kind. We have the word like kind. So this is an adjective. The word is an adjective. So if you want to form an adverb from the adjective kind, you simply add ly to form what? Kindly. Let's use it in an example. For example, the boy kindly carried the old lady's bag. So the boy kindly carried the old lady's bag. So in this sentence, which one is our adverb? Our adverb will be kindly. Kindly is our adverb. It explains to us, or it tells us more about the verb that was done by the boy. The boy kindly carried the lady's bag. So it explains how the boy carried the handbag of the lady. He carried the bag kindly. We also have another adjective, which is strange. And from the word strange, we can form an adverb, which is strangely, whereby we simply add ly to form the what? To form the adverb. Example in a sentence, we can say, it was strangely quiet. It was strangely quiet in the what? In the village. It was strangely quiet in the village. Our adverb there will be strangely. Our adverb will be strangely. It explains how quiet the place was. The place was strangely quiet. When you continue, we can also say, we can also talk about adverb can also tell when something happens. It can tell us when something happens. For example, our friend arrived yesterday. Our friend arrived yesterday. Our friend arrived yesterday. So this is an adverb which answers the question when. So here, when did our friend arrive? Our friend arrived yesterday. So which one is an adverb? Our adverb will be yesterday, which answers the question when. Our friend arrived yesterday. As we continue, we can also talk about types of adverbs. We have different types of adverb, and as per this level, we are simply going to give examples of them and also simple explanations on them. But as we move further into the further level, that is, we are going to look into details about them. So here, first of all, we start by looking at the commonly adverbs that are formed. Adverbs that are commonly adverbs that are formed. Commonly adverbs that are formed. So we are finding that the commonly adverbs that are formed, they are being formed from adjectives. You'll find that most of the adverbs that have been formed, they are being formed from adjectives. For example, we can have, let's have a table whereby this side we are having adjectives and this other side we are having adverbs. We want to form adverbs from the adjectives. So here, for example, we can have the word kind. The word kind will be kindly. We also have the word happy. You can also realize that we are simply adding ly to the base of these adjectives. So happy, here we will have the word happily. We have dropped the y and add I and then ly. Happily. We have an adjective wonderful. So wonderful, it will be wonderfully. We have the adjective loud. Loud, it will be loudly. Now, those are just few examples of adjectives that are used to form adverbs. Now, let's look at types of adverbs. Types of adverbs. When you look about types of adverbs, we have several of them. One is adverb of manner. Adverb of manner. We have adverb of manner. We also have adverb of place. We also have adverb of time. Adverb of frequency. Adverb of purpose or reason. We also have adverb of degree. Adverb of degree. And then an adverb of affirmation or negation. This is a rare one. It is not mostly used. That is the an adverb of affirmation or negation. It is a rare one that it is not always normally used. The ones that we use mostly is adverb of manner, adverb of place, adverb of time, adverb of frequency, adverb of purpose or reason, and then adverb of degree. But affirmation is a rare case. Now, we start by adverb of manner. Adverb of manner. In an adverb of manner, this one, it answers It answers the question. It answers the question. It answers the question how. Adverb of manner answers the question how. How something is done. How something is done or how something happened. For example, we can say Fatuma was walking. Fatuma was walking carefully. Fatuma was walking carefully. So there you can ask yourself a question like, how was Fatuma walking? Fatuma was walking carefully. So it answers the question how. That is an adverb of manner. We also have an adverb of place. We also have an adverb of place. This one answers the question where. It answers the question where. It answers the question where something happens, where something was done. Are we together? So it answers the question where. For example, we can say Juma is studying abroad. Juma is studying abroad. So here, where is Juma studying? Juma is studying abroad. So our adverb of place is abroad. And then we have adverb of time. Adverb of time. So in adverb of time, it answers the question when. It answers the question when. This simply talks about time. It simply talks about time, a time that something happens. It can be yesterday, today. Are we together? So it simply talks about when something happens. So that's why we say it answers the question when. For example, she is going to Mombasa. She's going to Mombasa today. So when is she going to Mombasa? She's going to Mombasa today. So our adverb of time is today. And then next we have the adverb of degree. Adverb of degree. The adverb of degree. So in the adverb of degree, this one answers the question how much or to what extent. It answers the question how much or to what extent. For example, I am fully prepared. So there you can say, at what extent is she or is he prepared? Is she or is he prepared? So the person can say, I am fully prepared. So our adverb of degree will be fully. Next type of adverb is adverb of frequency. Adverb of frequency. So in adverb of frequency, this one answers the question how often. How many times, or how many times something happens. How often or how many times. How often something happens. For example, I brush my teeth every day. I brush my teeth every day. I brush my teeth I brush my teeth every day. So how often does she or he brushes her teeth? He or she brushes her teeth every day. So adverb of frequency here, it will be every day. It is something that this person is doing it almost every day. Then last but not least, we have adverb of purpose. Adverb of purpose or reason. Adverb of purpose or this reason. So here, this one answers the question why. It answers the question why. It answers the question why. For example, he therefore left school. He therefore, this is also a rare one. It is not mostly used. He therefore left school. He therefore left school. So therefore, you underline, therefore is the adverb of purpose. Adverb of purpose or adverb of reason. Last one, we have adverb. We have adverb of affirmation. Adverb of affirmation or negation. Adverb of affirmation or negation. Affirmation is agreeing to something. Negation is disagreeing to something. So that's why we are saying that it is an adverb of affirmation or negation, whereby it simply answers the question whether yes or no. It answers the question yes or no. It answers the question yes or no. So those are the types of adverbs, and that's all about adverbs. So you can go through it, and then I'm also going to post for you the notes. So make sure you take down the notes that I'll post there. These were just the explanation of adverb, and then the notes that I'm going to post there. Make sure you take down the notes, and the exercise that I'll also give out. Please make sure you do that exercise. Otherwise, have a lovely day. Thank you.